Well, tomorrow's move of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem no doubt raises a lot of unique security concerns. But protecting U.S. embassies around the world is a job that our Marines have been taking on for decades.
And deep in the woods of Northern Virginia, an elite group of hand-picked Marines trained to guard our nation's interests in about 150 countries.
Fox and Friends correspondent Todd Piro got an inside look. He joins us now. I don't want to downplay this, but Pete was kind of saying you didn't really do
That's
what
not true.
you did.
I love it. I love it.
This was fun, very, very informative as well. They call themselves Ambassadors in Blue, proudly safeguarding U.S. personnel, property, and, of course, classified secrets on foreign soil. And it all starts with an intense 8-week course in Quantico, Virginia. Take a look.
Sure, stand by.
How strong is the threat that our embassies face?
Absolutely critical. The world is a challenging environment today, so the threat is broad. The range of responsibilities is wide and varying, and our Marines are prepared to support in any capacity.
When they get to Marine Security Guard School, that's when their new phase of their career starts. It is all brand new to them.
The building behind me is a replica of an actual overseas embassy. And while we can't show you too much of what's going on inside because of security concerns, the Marines behind me are doing a drill right now as to how they would respond to a security threat.
Defensive tactics is one weapon that we use to help de-escalate a situation.
Drop the knife!
In the Marine Corps, sometimes it's seek, capture, and destroy. Here, we're looking for the opposite. We're looking to subdue somebody, de-escalate the situation, and then quickly push them off to actually get them pushed outside the embassies.
And I'm going to go against the Marines. This doesn't sound smart.
Get back!
I'm not winning that. What types of threats do you train for at embassies around the world?
A lot of times people would think, hey, terrorism, but the reality is that there have been threats long before terrorism was a buzzword. So whether or not it's natural disasters, protests, crime, we prepare to be able to deal with the spectrum of crises as they go all the way up to and including an attack on the embassy. They also provide security support whenever we have VIPs that are traveling overseas. President of the United States, Vice President of the United States, Secretary of State, providing those diplomatic representatives of the United States government and the United States people an environment where they can go and do what's necessary for the Republic overseas without having to worry about their personal security. Every single day when we're working overseas, we think to ourselves, today somebody out there wants to do harm to our charge, and we're going to make sure that doesn't happen.
Why do you do what you do?
It comes down to pride. It's unique, it's dynamic, it's challenging. Marines deploy to serve a greater purpose, and being part of that organization is a great feeling.
Having that iconic Marine standing there in his dress blue deltas gives them that assurance that not only am I being protected, but I'm being protected by one of the ambassadors in blue, one of the few, the proud, the United States Marines.
The Marines really view the State Department as a client, and it's a relationship that has its roots in London following World War II, when the Marines were selected to protect U.S. personnel trying to help Europe recover.
Wow.
The
Abby, you know about this?
I do. It's such an important job that they play. My parents always talk about, they're over in Moscow, the role that the Marines play at the embassy. But teamwork really stood out to me. They're all in this together fighting for a better cause, and that is the United States.
And they're so young. These aren't individuals that are in their late 30s, early 40s. These guys are in their early 20s.
And they're tough dudes, aren't they?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
These are the toughest of the tough.
Todd made that very clear when he went up against them.
Give up. Hey.
Great work, Todd.
Well done. Well done.